Hey guys, welcome to another video here on the ChesnoidPlays channel. It's not Formula 1 22, it's F1 Manager 2022. Been looking forward to playing this for quite a while. I am not currently up to speed with the game. This is kind of a you do it at the same time as me kind of thing. So we're going to experience the game for the first time together. And hopefully, with the help of my Twitch chat, we can perform well. We are going to start at McLaren, as you see. And we'll also be having a bit of a tutorial as well, because I'm going to need to know how to play the game, whilst you guys learn how to play the game as well. So do make sure that you'll follow me on Twitch, link in the description down below. And if you enjoy this, then let me know, and we'll stream more of it. This is kind of an introductory stream, and then if things go well, we'll do more of it. So if you do enjoy, then drop the video a like rating. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and come and follow me on Twitch, and we'll see more. Cracking on.
Welcome to the team.
Thank you, Audrey.
Looks like you've received
I need a response though.
Most of the team's budget is decided by the board at the start of the season, plus whatever we get from last season's prize money and any extra sponsorship revenue we earn.
So obviously we have started the game with all of that stuff, started the save with all that stuff already negotiated. Moving forward season to season, we'll have the opportunity to negotiate that stuff with the board. But we have an idea to have a party to improve driver and staff morale. And it will cost me $10,000, but certainly I approve that party request. Yes.
I reckon that's a good decision.
Yeah, you would do, wouldn't you? You want to have a drink and some pizza. But getting team morale up is certainly a good idea. I don't know if I want to offer a guaranteed potential reward of $2.6 million. Oh! Do I want to guarantee a slot? Do I want to say guarantee reach Q2? Potential reward is... I'm not sure how confident I am of getting to Q3, so
like
I'll say Q2 for my first performance.
The reward if we meet the guarantee is good, and the potential loss doesn't seem too bad either.
So we've guaranteed that.
We're done here.
So with regards to the race target, I'm not going to add another guarantee. I could put a guarantee in for both Q2 and Q3, but I'm not going to. So targets, finish position. I could add a fastest lap guarantee, but I'm certainly not going to do that. Potential reward of 2.7 million. Potential loss of 75,000. That seems worthy of doing. All targets, potential reward of $3 million, whereas potential loss is only 94,000. So hopefully things pay off and we can do all right. Right? I think it's time to go racing. I don't know how much control you get on choosing who is first and second driver. I don't know as Car 1 and Car 2 designates Driver 1 and Driver 2. Lando is evidently a higher rated driver than Daniel, but it just so happens that Daniel is in Car 1. This may well... I'm going to edit this down into edited highlights for the second channel, Satmic, yes. And if it does well, we'll create more content. If it doesn't, we won't. That's how content creation works. But hopefully it does well. I'm sure it will. We make F1 game content, we make football game content, and we make Football Manager game content. So surely F1 Manager is the next logical step. So track acclimatization, obviously they're not acclimatized yet, they've not been out. Car parts knowledge, it's literally a brand new car at the beginning of the 2022 season because of the new regulations. And setup confidence, having not driven them yet, they don't know. So they're going to go out on softs. I can change that, but you can see how many tyres we have allocated to us. Those that are locked are for race sessions. So we've got 7 sets of soft tyres we can use in practice and quali, 2 sets of mediums as well, and 1 set of hards. But I'm quite happy for them to go out on softs for the time being. We'll go to practice 1.
During race weekends, you can decide whether you want to manage the practice sessions yourself or whether to hand over control to your team. As it's your first race weekend, you should let the team handle the practice session.
Okay. I was going to say, I'm not sure which one to do. Simulate to qualifying. Oh, I'd rather not, though. I don't want to just sim practice. I'd rather... Okay, no, fair. It's just going to make me simulate. That's fine. Are you sure you're... Well, no, but... we'll follow the tutorial. So practice 1 completed, practice 2 completed, and practice 3 completed. 1 and 2 are on Friday. Practice 3 is completed the morning before qualifying on the Saturday afternoon.
Welcome back as we continue
Thanks,
our
Grufty.
race weekend. Practice has finished and qualifying is hot on its heels. Drivers will no doubt be constantly pushing to secure a good starting place in tomorrow's
I hope
race.
practice went well.
Of course, all it takes is one momentary lapse of concentration and they can find themselves at the back of tomorrow's grid. There are
no,
always
please.
risks to be taken, but can they afford not to? Hold on tight, because we're getting
It's qualifying
underway.
time. Here we go! Nervous. So, oh god, I'm nervous now. We can see we're in P. Can I see? Yeah, so P1 we were 13th and 14th. P2 we were 12th and 16th. And P3 13th and 14th as we previously saw. Sponsors, we need to get to Q2 then. Which we should comfortably do. We should comfortably get to Q2. Oh! God! Start qualifying. Go on, Daniel. Off you go, pal. Oh, cutscene. Go on, son! Do us proud, Daniel. Do us proud. Track rubber is high. Track grip is high. You can see a track layout here so you can see who's out on track at any given moment. Daniel is going out and he's the first car on track. So Daniel's coming in. Lando's about to go and put out a time as well. Can we... Oh, yeah. The graphics look great, by the way, for a management game. So there's the T-cam, there's the rear cam, there's the side pod, and then the front wing. Or, like, the director cam. This looks great. This genuinely looks really good. I need Q2. What's Lando going to put in? Lando goes P2. Shogun Alfa Romeo is faster than us. Yikes. So with 5 minutes to go, I'm going to slow it down a bit. We're currently safe by a good margin. So if I pause it, we're currently safe by a good margin. We've got plenty in hand to the Aston Martins, and the Williams isn't going to improve. But Bottas, if Zhou can put in a lap time good enough for 8th, then you imagine Valtteri Bottas will also improve. K-Mag in the Haas is slower than us, so I'm anticipating Bottas getting faster, but I don't think either of the others are going to get any quicker. So I am going to send both drivers back out again. Everybody else is coming back into the pits now, it seems. It's all about timing for sending your drivers out. You don't want to send them out too early because they won't get the best of the track conditions, but you don't want to send them out too late because then you run the risk of either A, getting caught in traffic, or B, if someone has an issue, then you're not going to be able to... I'm going to send them out. You're not going to be able to react in time, or you might get caught in a yellow flag. So we sent, like, Vettel's, everyone else is going out now. Right, I need to get Lando out there. Here is Daniel Ricciardo's on board for his flying lap in Q1 here at Bahrain. Please, Daniel. An improvement would be nice. Vettel's got a penalty, apparently. There's something happening with Vettel. I'm not sure what that exclamation mark means there. You see his telemetry and his timings down here in the bottom left. See what his first sector time is going to be. Bit slow on the throttle pickup, if we're completely honest, but he has put a personal best in. The green marker means, as you guys know, it's a personal best, not a session best, the purple, but he is improving on his previous time. Lando's got a Ferrari right up his backside, actually, which is not great for his qualifying lap or the Ferraris. End of Sector 2 is at the end of this straight, I believe. DRS will be able to be activated now. Those tyres are too hot. Tyres moderately overheating, apparently. Ricardo says, yeah, copy. Oh, hello. Sector 2. Oh, no, Sector 2's just around the corner. Just around this right-hander, isn't it? Into turn 13. Personal best again. Personal best again. Lando is in some good space, actually. Yeah, well spotted. Unless the Ferrari is tucked up right behind him, which it looks like he is. Tyres, Lando's tyres are too hot as well, apparently. Daniel is going to put in a...
So, Daniel, the session has now finished.
That's sick! He did improve his time, but not his position. Daniel, P12 as it stands. Vettel crosses the line and doesn't improve. Now live on board here with Lando. How sick was that? The audio. So we are through to Q2. Is Lando going to improve? He had a personal best Sector 2, but not a personal best Sector 1. Lando drops to P11. Daniel drops to P13. Bottas still yet to put in a respective time, really. We'll wait and see. He's back here, as you can see, come around the final turn now. We'll see if Bottas improves. But as it stands, Bottas goes P6. As expected, Valtteri improves. So Q1 is over. And we're through to Q2. But Daniel is only just through. Daniel is only just through. P15, P13 and P15 in Q1.
We're through to Q2. Great work.
K-Mag, what's the timing on the left? Is K-Mag going to improve? No. Lando will put in a time that currently is good enough for P9. Yellow flags in Sector 2. Yellow flag in Sector 1. That's probably just because K-Mag's going slowly. Right, Daniel.
Is that a lockup?
Tsunoda locks
Here's
up
the
at turn
replay.
10.
Now let's look at this. The
Coming
focus
into-
on Tsunoda. Just a bit too heavy on the brakes, and they've
Oh, he's
locked
gone
up.
wrong. He's run wide. He's gone off the tracks, Yuki Tsunoda.
The team
completely
are
ruined his
really
lap.
Disappointed with that.
Completely
Let's
ruined
hope
his
it
lap.
doesn't set them back too badly.
Thanks for... Oh, I said that already. Sorry, Bedra. So yellow flag in Sector 1. That's not going to affect our lap. So Daniel Ricciardo is going to do a time that's only good enough for P14. Unfortunately, Lando misses out on Q3 by half a tenth. Now a tenth and a half as Ocon pops himself up into the top 10. P12 and P14. P12 and P15. It's not the worst, but it's also not amazing. But given McLaren's performances in real life at this track, we have to be happy enough with that. P12 and P15. Slightly frustrated that Daniel wasn't able to get closer to his teammate, but it is what it is. Strategies confirmed. Daniel Ricciardo is going to be running a push hard stint and then a standard medium stint in a one stop. Lando is going to be doing a two stop with standard first and second stints on soft and medium and then a faster push third stint. Currently, it reckons that Lando's elapsed time is actually 6 seconds longer, but hopefully we'll be okay. So we're going to start the race, and now
It looks like
I
clear
am
weather tonight for
properly
this race, with the
nervous.
drivers now just
It's
taking
race
position on the
time.
grid. And there is Lando Norris. They'll be
Lando!
starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. And behind them, it's Ricciardo. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid. The race start is mere seconds away.
Vamos. It's definitely not 3 a.m.
And this is it. The Bahrain
Ah!
Grand Prix.
Ah! Lights out and away we go!
And it's lights out and away we go.
Come on, lads! How are we going to be into T1? Slow, but no damage for anyone. Daniel's up against the Haas. Still holds off Mick, and we stay 15th. We're all right. We're all right. So Lando's still P12, Daniel's still P15. Now, what speed do we want to watch the race at? K-Mag's on softs. That's the point. Can I see other drivers? So everybody is on softs. Daniel is the only car to start on something other than softs. Oh, I love that! Lando's nearly opened up a full second on Tsunoda behind, if you can see on the left-hand side. So we are all right behind. We just need to try and close the gap on K-Mag if we can. But it's going to be a bit of a DRS train here.
Good job.
Daniel just got Mick back again. Yes, Daniel! Daniel just took Mick Schumacher again.
And McLaren with a great overtake. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, the Daniel Ricciardo with DRS up the inside. Take that, Mick Schumacher. Let's go. Let's see what the reaction is of the team this time.
Goodness me. There they go. Moving ahead.
Very rare you actually see a DRS overtake there, isn't it?
Back in the garage.
Oh, the Daniel Ricciardo!
Loved it.
So, this is the optimal pit stop lap.
Right, let's talk tyres.
Okay.
During dry races, all cars need to use at least two.
Yeah, we know that.
Ultimately, it's your decision on which tyre compounds we go. Once you've decided which tyre to move to.
So, he's currently on this set. We will put him on one of these sets. That's a... Well, that's the planned one. We'll put him on the planned one. And we will pit this lap. Estimated pit stop 2.5 seconds. Total pitting time 22.5.
Okay, we are boxes lap.
Now someone else has already pit.
Happy to box at the end.
Ocon has already pit. Ocon has already pit. And a number of other drivers are in the pit. So Daniel's actually gaining a number of positions here. Daniel Ricciardo up to P11. Lando Norris up to P7 for the time being. We're going to bring Lando in at the end of this lap. This is indeed a new game, so yes, F1 Manager that comes out over the next few days. We've got a bit of early access thanks to the guys at Frontier.
McLaren gain a position.
Daniel takes Mick, Mick takes Daniel again. We've got George Russell right on the back of them. So Lando's going to be coming into the pits now. Can we watch that pit stop? Here we go.
Confirm, Lando filling.
Confirm Lando. I love the fact
Okay,
they got real
understood.
drivers stuff in it. It's so
And
cool.
just remind you, use the pit limiter in the pit lane.
Do drivers really need to be told to use the pit limit in the pit lane? Come on, boys. Quick stop, quick stop. Pit stop time 2.563 seconds. That's a good stop. Well done, lads. That's a good stop. We'll take that. Onto another set of soft tyres. Trying to undercut a handful of other cars. Coming out in P14. But there's still plenty to do.
McLaren are flying now.
And Ocon... Is Ocon going to get through? Managed to hold the position against Ocon, although he is now in DRS range. So if I change and have a look here, you can see Lando Norris ahead of Esteban Ocon. So we've, even though Ocon pit one lap earlier, we have undercut Ocon from that pit stop. So hopefully that's good news for us. Now what's the strategy looking like at this stage? Daniel's still pushing very, very well on those hards. We could up the pace a bit. We could up the pace a bit on him. Let's update that. We're going to ask Daniel to push. So Lando currently running P9. So that undercut, oh no, that's a new fastest lap. With Lando pushing, that is a new fastest lap. Fastest lap of the race for Lando Norris, and he's undercut almost all of that group that was in front of him with that change there, that earlier pit stop. That strategy has worked wonders. He's now losing a lot of battery, so that's something we're going to have to bear in mind. Fastest lap for Lando Norris. He's all right at the minute, Lando, going aggressive on pace.
Run wide.
Ocon's run wide, that's going to save us some time. Lando is past Bottas. Lando past
Gain a
Bottas.
position.
Go on, Lando! We'll lower that pace now to standard and try and extend the stint.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm doing.
Confirm.
And we can maybe recharge Lando for a lap. Daniel's in. Daniel's in for his pit stop. And he's out. 2.6 second stop. Decent stop for Daniel. Right, now Daniel's coming out on those medium tyres. Currently down to P14, but he's now going to the end. Lando's just charging his battery a little bit, but he has been able to take Ocon in the meantime. Lando's in this lap. Lando is in this lap. We'll actually put him back to neutral for the straight. That's fine. You're coming in this lap, Lando.
Okay, understood.
Perfect timing.
Can we change tyres?
We can indeed. You are set to pit this lap, Lando, mate. Perfect timing, huh? Almost as if we planned it, innit? How do I call Lando into pit? Okay, on the pit icon on the race screen. Oh, on here. Pit. There we go. Pit options. Put them on a new set of mediums. Pit this lap. Thank you, lads. Lando will pit this lap. Lando's coming out. 2.66 second stop for Lando, which is decent. He's coming out in P15. So that our two cars are next to each other now. But Lando, again, I think is pit earlier than a couple of other cars. So he should be able to undercut. Let's up the pace a little bit. See if we can get that undercut to work.
With a great overtake.
We're both on the medium tyre, and now we're both pushing. So we're just waiting for that next round of pit stops for everyone else now. We've done our pit strategy with both drivers, and we're all right. There we go. Second round of stops are happening for everyone else now. So hopefully this is where we start to gain some positions. The leaders haven't yet come around to lap us either, so we're all right there. Still 14th and 15th. Now some more pits. Hamilton and Alonso. We've not quite gotten out ahead of Fernando Alonso. Not quite gotten out ahead of Fernando Alonso. That's annoying. Yellow flag, but no, we're all right.
Focus on fuel from now, please.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, we're all right. Still got plus 5 laps. Maybe conserve a little bit of fuel for Lando, just a little bit.
Big lifts.
Yeah, confirm.
Daniel should be okay. There's still 15 laps to go here. So we're currently P10 with Daniel and P12 with Lando. Lando's now trying to save some fuel. Make that P9 with Daniel. Make that P10 with Daniel. Lando up. Oh, Gasly pit. So we're P9 with Daniel and P10 with Lando. We are in the points. We're in the points with 2 cars right now. Ocon is right with Lando now. Ocon's right with Lando. And he's taken Lando. Lando Norris out of the points now.
That's a good overtake from Alpine. McLaren gain a position.
Right, Lando's back up into the points. Ocon made a mistake. That's what the yellow flag was for. Ocon's made a big mistake. Right. So Lando's got a bit of a gap back to Zhou Guanyu now. So let's conserve a bit of fuel. And then where's Daniel compared to everyone else? Daniel's got a bit of a gap back to Lando as well. So let's conserve fuel with Daniel. Let's conserve fuel with Lando. And just make sure we make the end and hold on to the current 2 points positions that we have. Oh, Ocon spun at turn 8. That's what happened.
Okay, so
he's right behind Lando, and he's just dropped it on exit. Thanks, Esteban. Appreciate that, mate. Gap to Zhou is coming down, but it's not coming down quick enough, I don't think. 2.6 seconds now. Oh, I'm nervous. Come on, lads. 2.2 seconds. Oh, I'm not sure. Zhou might get us at the end here. I'm going to stick Lando's ERS into defend, and we'll try and hold the position against Zhou. We've lost some time overtaking the back marker. Fuel is okay. Fuel is okay. But we are pushing it. Oh, his ERS is drained. No, that hasn't worked.
There are 3 laps to go.
Oh, come on, give me a double points finish. Go away, Zhou Guanyu.
Okay, so France are taking a bit of a beating.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, understood.
We've got a lap and a half left,
So I
Daniel.
need to look after these tyres.
Sure. Lando, I just need a little bit of pace from me, pal. Oh, we're on the final lap of the race. Last lap. Zhou Guanyu's taken Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel's had an issue. Daniel. I swear it was Lando that was behind. It's the tyres, isn't it? It'll be the front tyres.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
No, Daniel. Oh, his tyres are just that little bit too worn, unfortunately.
Someone's run wide.
Zhou's run wide. So Sainz from Leclerc from Max is how the race finishes. Daniel needs to get this move done down this straight.
Sainz crosses the line first. He's taken the win.
Come on, Daniel, get it done. Get it done here.
You can do.
Let's go on board with Daniel, please. Get the overtake done on Zhou Guan Yu. Come on, you've got DRS. Go get him! Zhou Guan Yu's gone defensive. Go get him! Go on, Daniel! Go on, Daniel! Go on, hold it! Yes! P10 for Daniel! On the last lap!
Good job.
Yes! Let's go! Up the Honey Badger! Now we'll look behind. Where is Zhou? He's gone! He's gone! Game over! Yes! Double points! Bear hugs for everyone! Double points for the McLaren boys! Let's go! GG! GG! Oh, I enjoyed that.
That is the checkered flag.
Ha-ha!
Boxes flag.
Let's go!
Yeah, good job. I don't think we could have done a lot more.
I don't think we could have done a lot
Excellent
more
job, mate.
either, Lando. Lando P12 to P9. Daniel P15 to P10. Up the papaya. Oh, I'm delighted with that. I'm really, really pleased with that. Mally, Whitey, Chap, Wessel and Joss, thank you for the follows, guys.
Enough work from Lando Norris this weekend.
Let's go! Points!
McLaren showed some good stuff here today, but they'll be building on that now to try and improve their results next time.
Oh man, that was intense. That was genuinely intense, wasn't it?
Wait to see which direction they go in for the next race.
Yeah, the audio
They're in
cues are
sixth
brilliant,
place
aren't they,
in the
Benny?
Constructor standings at the end of this weekend.
The teams now look ahead.
I don't know
to the
how
next
long the
round,
game has been
where
in
they
development.
battle it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
Oh, it's Jeddah next. So your race results for the first Grand Prix of the season. Carlos Sainz up from P3 to P1 to take the win. Only 2.5 tenths ahead of Charles Leclerc. Max drops from P2. Sorry, Max drops from pole to P3. Still ends on the podium, though. Thank you, Jellyman, for the 4th month. Appreciate it very much indeed. Your commentary and effort warrants a pay sub. Thank you, bro. George up 3 positions to take a strong P4 and gets fastest lap as well. So 13 points for George. But perfect weekend for Ferrari. Sergio from Lewis. Bottas gets a good P7, but Lando up 3 places. Daniel up 5. Perfect strategy. Worked with both. No retirements either, which is intriguing for the first Grand Prix weekend. Constructors, we are P6 in the Constructors with 3 points.
The team's drivers gain experience over each race weekend, depending on their performance. With enough experience, your drivers will be able to improve their skills.
That's good. Daniel up 100. 60 of 100 in qualifying, and the race 9:04. 5:20 for the race for Lando, but still happy with that. Driver bonuses. Neither of them got a bonus. Bonus for Daniel is finished 8th or higher. Bonus for Lando is finished 6th or higher. So no bonuses for the drivers. And with regards to sponsors, we've made $4 million from that weekend. Loving life. Chris, thank you very much for the 9th month, mate. Appreciate that very much indeed. I wonder if Carlos sings Smooth Operator. That would be amazing.
Congratulations on completing the first race weekend of the season.
Thanks,
The
Audrey!
team's outcome will have had an effect on board confidence levels. You can see their response in more detail in the board menu. But there's plenty of time for that to change over the season.
Oh, yeah, thanks for that. Negatively,
Take a look at what
presumably.
you can be doing before the next race weekend gets here. Our time is precious, and these moments between races are a good point to develop our team further. You should have an email from the
I do.
engineering team over in the web.
Oh, let's have a look. An email from the engineering team. So, suspension manufactured.
Ah, it looks like the engineering team have just finished manufacturing a car part. We only have 1 copy of this suspension at the moment.
Ah.
So you need to decide which car to install it on.
Oh.
Select the new suspension
Oh.
design and get it installed. Can't wait to see this in action on the race weekend.
We can only install it on 1 car. Now, Daniel had the better race, but Lando finished higher. So do we put it on Lando's car or do we put it on Daniel's car? You can see that how it's going to positively affect everything to do with the part. I'm starting to think that you guys like Lando Norris. I don't know why. Lando is car 2, isn't he? 1,000 bits from Martin.
That's the new
Lando.
suspension fitting.
Lando!
If you want to have more copies of this design manufactured, you can do so from here.
I'm now going to go and edit that before we go any further towards the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix weekend. So, for the time being, that is going to be all for this stream. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the support you guys have shown on this. We'll wait and see how the YouTube video goes down, but I've certainly enjoyed playing it. And if the content does well, then maybe we can fluctuate between F1 22 and F1 Manager 22 and try and get content out on both games.